This is Richard Obert of the Arizona Republic. Previewing the games of the week this week. It's week 8. Notre Dame is playing Horizon in a Big 5A game at Notre Dame. I'll be at that game. Notre Dame's got one of the best defenses in the state. They haven't lost in the George Prelock coaching era, 27 consecutive wins during the regular season. They have lost the last 2 5A state championship games to Centennial. Those have been their only losses under Prelock in the 2+ seasons for them. Horizon's probably got their best season since maybe the mid-90s when they won state. Coach Ty Wisdom has done an incredible job with this offense, especially with Jake Martinelli running the show. Great runner, plus a really good accurate thrower. And he's got a couple big targets in Kanan Mullins and Jay Rudolph. Our number 2 game is going to be Chandler against Brophy, a battle of unbeatens from the Premier Region 6A. Chandler, if the Open Division playoffs began this week, this will be a first-round matchup between Chandler and Brophy. Chandler, the number 1 seed. Brophy would be the number 8 seed. Brophy's been a big surprise this year at 7-0 under first-year coach Jason Jewell. They've had a tremendous defense every game, and then to be able to hold Hamilton to 14 points last week, that was impressive. Chandler, though, is a different animal. They've got a running game like nobody's seen with Day Hunter, and then they've got Eli Sanders, became eligible last week. It's made them that much tougher. Mikey Keene, quarterback, is the real deal. He's a big-time quarterback, and he's got some targets. And then looking down at the number 3 game, we're looking at Sunnyslope at Centennial. Centennial will take a moment to recognize Coach Richard Obert. 2 weeks ago, he won his 300th career game. Not many coaches in Arizona have been able to achieve that milestone. He's had an incredible run. Sunnyslope's got their dynamic duo going again with the Hain twins, Nico and David Hain. David was out with an ankle injury for a while, and he's back, and that offense is humming right now. So this is going to be a big task for Centennial to be able to slow down that passing game. And then we're going to look at Mountain Ridge at Pinnacle. Pinnacle is one of the best teams in the state. Their only loss was the Eastside Catholic, a number 14 nationally ranked team out of Washington. J.D. Johnson is a great quarterback, headed to Michigan. He's got a big target in Marcus Lindman. Mountain Ridge is a surprise at 5-2. They came into the season having lost 16 in a row, but Doug Rudowski, the first-year coach, has done a tremendous job. He's got Keegan Stancato going at quarterback, and he's had a great year. His first year being healthy. He's a senior. He came in, moved in from Washington State last year with his twin brother, Kyler. They're both really good baseball players, but they're getting it done on the football field. And then we're going to look at Desert Edge at Cactus. You know, people wonder why this game. Well, because this could be the 4A championship preview with South Pointe and Saguaro both probably headed to the Open Division. Desert Edge is 4-3, Cactus is 5-1. Both those teams have lost this year. So Cactus has lost to South Pointe. Desert Edge has lost to both South Pointe and Saguaro. So, you know, this is going to be a great matchup. Last game we're looking at is Mountain Pointe and Desert Vista. It's called the Awatuki Bowl. It's lost a little bit of luster because Mountain Pointe is really down this year. They're 1-5, one of the worst teams, one of the worst starts they've ever had in their school history. They've gone through problems with Mullins in the program, an assistant coach who was caught giving game plans to opposing schools, opposing coaches. That kind of derailed them, but Coach Wilbrock's done a good job trying to keep these guys focused. This will be a big game, though. Desert Vista's got one of the better all-around games, really good offense with Parker Navarro at quarterback and Elijah Irvin at receiver, and then you got Tyson Grubbs at running back. That's a triple-headed monster.